Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
Welcome to the stream, Lynn, Andrew, a YouTube user, Karen, Brandon, and Tracy, and a lover. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you for your donation, YouTube user and Karen. I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me on a beautiful Thursday night. It is only 104 degrees out here in Texas. It's going to get hotter. I think it's going to be 106 tomorrow or something. Reiki, good to see you back. Where you been? Good to see you. What's going on? All right. Let's see. Michelle, welcome as well. Okay. The first person to donate is Karen. And Karen wants to know, will Abel and I ever be able to be romantically intimate, get back on, get the music playing, get the romance going, get things happening? Let's go to the Tarot Tower and figure out if that is going to be a thing. Tarot Tower, again, is broken because every day it swaps the driver. So the driver's not Tower Cam today, it's Tower 2. And if I click it, okay, it's back. Cool. I love it when I can solve problems instantly. I do need a fancy light for the Tarot Tower. Bottom line, need a fancy light for the Tarot Tower. We're going to get one eventually. Anyway, for now, let's use a little bit of a Dark Mansion Tarot and see what is going on indeed with Abel and getting together romantically. Maybe it's possible. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see. All right. Will we be able to do this? All right. We'll go there. We'll do 4. Pick 4. What do we got for that? Oh, geez, the tower. I mean, there's some reconstruction. 7 of Swords, Queen. I mean, all right, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say overall, we'll get the love balloons out. We'll throw the love balloons into the center of the studio, just making time for that. But yeah, we do need some love balloons here. Now, here's the sort of the breakdown here. I think that's going to be the tower. We got rebuilding to do. The tower is traditionally seen as like this big challenging card and things crumble down. When things have already kind of crumbled down, when things are already kind of not really at the bottom, but I was definitely not at the peak, not at the top, right? You do have an opportunity to rebuild. And I think that's where the tower comes in. Very strong indicator of, yeah, we can rebuild it. Not going to be a problem. It's just a matter of putting the effort into it, right? As you know, the 7 of Swords, by the way, link in the description for my book. If you read my tarot guidance book, it talks about the 7 of Swords being returning to a previous love, returning previous lover, what have you. And anyways, you know, it's coming back from the past to try it again. And that's what you have here, very clear indicator. We're rebuilding. It is possible indeed. We can indeed get back together, get things going again. And Queen of Cups says we have some emotional healing to do in there, right? There is a level of emotional healing that needs to happen. Some stuff that needs to be fixed, stuff that needs to be band-aided up. Again, with the rebuilding. The rebuilding is not all about structural. It is not all about sort of, rebuilding the relationship from the ground up or rebuilding, a level of confidence and what have you. It's also about rebuilding our emotions together and getting back together, getting in that mode of, yeah, we can improve things, we can make the passion, bring it back, all sorts of good stuff. Overall, there are changes that need to happen, but absolutely, with the love balloons, we still have it. I'm going to say yes, absolutely. You can get together again. It is a matter of structural rebuilding, emotional rebuilding, and changing things, because what we did before sometimes doesn't work. If we alter it, if we change it, that's going to be the key to making everything work and making everything function indeed. YouTube user wants to function. Joined dating apps. Oh my. For the first time. Will I meet anybody? Okay. All right. We're getting on dating apps. We're putting ourselves out there. We're like, I'm going to try the dating app out at Tinder or Plenty of Fish or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm at the worst dates on Plenty of Fish. I'm not, just categorically just telling you that's a terrible app or anything. It wasn't good for me at all. Anyway, let's go with a little bit of modern love, because, online dating is modern love indeed, is what I'm saying. Gabby, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Plenty of fish did not bring me plenty of fish indeed. Linda, welcome. Good to see you. All right, let's see what's going on. Will I meet somebody? Will I run into anybody? Will I meet anybody on these dating apps, putting ourselves out there, hoping for the best, getting all the guys, messaging us and all this other stuff? Man, Three of Cups says it. You're going to have fun. And that's the kind of what you want, right? You don't want super serious relationships. You don't want to just bump into somebody and get married to them in 5 minutes. We have the double marriage, you and your sister, soon. So, we gotta figure all that stuff out first. It's more fun than anything else. I'm meeting interesting people. I'm getting some attention with love. And that is so key, right? That is such a big first step with that. I'm getting attention from other people. I'm getting some romantic attention from other people, and that is a big, big first step. Kimberly, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Greeting from the UK. Well, greeting back from the hot state of Texas. But yeah, it's all about having fun. We're getting into the app. We're getting into the mode. Because dating is like anything. You got to practice. You got to go out. You got to say, okay, I don't like this type of person. I like this type of person, but I don't like it when they do this. You got to sort of figure that out and stumble around, right? And so it's practice. It's like anything in life. Nine of Swords is, of course, you're going to get upset. Of course, you're going to get kind of, trashed here and there. You're going to get used. You're going to get, weird responses. You're going to get a weird date. You're going to get somebody shows up. It doesn't look anything like their picture. That's it. That's it. That's what you got to use. Overall, Ace of Pentacles says, yeah, you do get some good opportunities out of this. Yeah, I mean, Linda points out, always use the magnifying glass before you go in, right? You gotta, before you go in there and you go under the covers, you need to get the magnifying glass out and check it out. Make sure there's nothing crawling around down there. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you get new leads. Do you want to follow those up? Do you want to chase some of those? Maybe. It's up to you. But having fun, getting out there, chasing new leads, I think it's going to be good for you. It's going to be a good opportunity, definitely going to be something good. And yeah, you will meet people indeed. Will you find the love of your life? I mean, I have no idea. Probably not. But, at least you got practice. At least once you're warmed up, everything is easy in dating. I gotta say, once you're warmed up, everything is easy because now you're dating. It's something that you do. It's something that you do on a regular basis. So it's not like strange and weird. You're running into people. You're like, who the hell is that? So you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing you want to get down to. Anyway, will I get the job that I applied for recently? Oh my, getting out there, making the jobs happen. We're going to go with the teddy bear tarot out there because, teddy bears. Because teddy bears. One leaped out onto the dirty floor. Onto the dog hair dirty floor. We got the devil. The devil landed into the dog hair dirty floor. By the way, I do vacuum it twice a week. So I mean if you own dogs, so you'll still have dog hair everywhere. It doesn't matter if you vacuum it every day, 7 times a day, 184 times a day, once a week. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's dog hair all over the floor. Paula, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Will I get this job? Oh, man, I'm going to say no. I'm going to have to say no. This doesn't look like a job that we could get. It looks like a little bit of a dead end. It doesn't look like a job that's going to be fruitful, a job opportunity that's going to be out there that you're going to be able to leap into, make the best and all that. So, you got to kind of figure that out. Ultimately, the 10 just says this job could be a little bit of a dead end. It just may be something you just can't do. You can't accomplish. You can't finish. High Priestess says that there's a level of either learning or there's a level of information that they need that they just don't have here that you're not presenting overall. But yeah, ultimately the devil says no, we're not get the job. We're going to go with a big old thumbs down for this particular job opportunity. Doesn't mean that you can't get a job. It just means that maybe this particular opportunity may not be for you. But I mean, there it is. Thanks for being honest. I mean, with a 10 and the devil and stuff, it's hard to spin that one. Like, even if I wanted to spin that one, That'd be hard to spin, but I mean, hey, you come in here for the truth, and that's what you got. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How is everybody doing? It is a beautiful Thursday night out here. A nice, hot, warm, gazillion degrees here in Texas. So, we like that. We like that, I guess. I think we like that. I think we do. Okay. Let's see. Has Owen handed over this project to somebody else? Now, by the way, if you don't know who Owen is a person that had a 3-month project, a 3-month timeline, and they wanted to get somebody in there. And utubeuser applied. Utubeuser was like, hey, there's an opportunity out there. I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to see where it goes. I'm going to see kind of where we're going to be at with that. And at the end of the day, it's turned into a little bit of a challenge indeed. 8 of Wands reversed and Pentacles reversed. As a woman's car was stolen last night. Oh, Jesus. 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah, the movement's not happening. 10 of Pentacles losing money. 8 of Swords reversed. The restrictions are out. The car is in motion. Oh my, that was kind of a challenging one there, it sounds like. All right, so let's see what happened with Owen. Let's see what happened with this project. Was it handed to someone else? I do think that there was discussions with someone else about the project. Bottom line, I do think there is discussion with other people about the project. Again, you said your workplace was like really competitive. A lot of people there. There are all sorts of, you know what I'm saying? So there are a lot of people that are interested in expanding the job, getting it down, moving it forward. And yeah, you do have some sort of a dead end here with that. 6 of Cups is they're definitely talking, discussing it with other people. And that is not good for you because, you kind of want to be the only one, the project coordinator. You definitely want to be there ultimately. I do think you get an offer for it. We're going back to the history of utubeuser. They've had nothing but amazing, spectacular readings on this particular job opening. And I'm going to stick with it just because the Empress is there. I can talk to other people. That's fine. I can. But again, I still have an opportunity with this. The Empress is out there. Knight of Swords says they have already moved on it. It sounds like they maybe made a decision already. That's really kind of lean with that Knight of Swords, right? Because it is about planning. It is about going forward. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. DK, thank you so much. And IA, thank you for your donation over Super Chat. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Ooh, I'm 50-50. I got to admit, utubeuser, I'm 50-50 here. Knight of Swords says they've already made a decision. They are talking to other people, but why do you keep getting good cards? If it's closed, that's fine. I can deal with that. You can deal with that. We don't have a problem here. All right. But why does we have these good cards? You'll get the 10 of Pentacles. You'll get the 3 of Pentacles. You'll get the Empress. You get good cards jammed into here. You don't get anything that's just like terrible. I'm just saying. So I get 50-50 still. I think the verdict is still out, which is weird, but you always get good cards. You've never had an instance where you just get just complete crap, like, where it's just like straight flush down the toilet crap. You never get those. You just don't. Anyway, Reiki, thinking about Christina, she's starting to feel better. Yeah, she felt better, but then her work is working her like 15 hours a day for the past like 3 days. So I haven't seen her because work's working her 15 hours for the past like 3 days. So there's a price to pay after those days, is what I'm saying. So this weekend is probably probably going to be a full crash, like sleep all day kind of thing. So I don't know. She's having a rough time of it, but you know, that's the way it is, because she just recovered from the sickness and then roped back, and then they're working her to death. So, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. We have a PayPal donation, by the way, from DK. Thank you so much. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation as well. Let's look at the PayPal donations right now. DK's waiting, so it's like, look, what are D's feelings for me now? He's an Aquarius. Let's figure it out. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to the anime tarot, because I like this one. Still think it has a lot of good opportunities. It's a beautiful deck of cards, and it is fantastic. By the way, I do need to do 4K flip-throughs of the Baroque Tarot. We got the other Cat Tarot. We got like 7 other tarots coming in. I need to get off. I need to get off my butt and do that. I've been painting and I've been playing Candy Crush. I don't know how I got addicted to Candy Crush, but I am on level 132 of Candy Crush, which is kind of sad. Kind of sad, you know, because I give all the advice all the time. You know, if you have a dream, you should chase it, right? You have a dream, you should chase your dreams. You should not diddle around. And what do? I play 132 levels of Candy Crush. So that could be time that I could use to write a book. It could be time that I could use to do some more tasty tarot cards. But you know, might as well do what we do. Anyway, what are D's feelings for me? We got the Aquarius action. And 3 of Cups. You do have art, nice temperance balance here, feel, and the Hanged Man. I think D basically is sort of in a mode of moving forward with this. I think that they do have a level of interest, a 3 of Cups. It's more of a kind of a party interest. Well, like we're good together. We have fun together. They have the feelings, but it's not like deep, intrinsic, you know, just life-changing feelings. It's more of they're excited. They like being around you. They appreciate you being there. It's more of a party. It's more of a fun thing. It's more of an entertainment type of thing. Hanged Man says they see you a little bit differently than you see them. This is something that's not quite balanced as it needs to be. We have art over here we're trying to balance, but we're just sort of thwarted a little bit by the Hanged Man. Now, Hanged Man usually has a lot of good connotations with it, but in this case, they don't exactly see you the same way that you see them. Maybe you see them in sort of a passionate way, a very sort of intrinsic love, a deep level of, you know, a commitment or something like that. And they're sort of not in the same mode, or they're not in the same level of dedication, same level of commitment when it comes to this, in my opinion. But anyway, Lani, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But yeah, a little bit of a difference in there, but they do like you. They like the company. They like being around, and overall, they sort of enjoy your company with that. I enjoy IA's company, though, is what I'm like. I enjoy IA's company. What will happen with Diane or a court case against the landlord? Oh, geez. Let's find out what's going on with this landlord court case. There's a lot of that out there. We need to get a sort of a money deck. Golden Art Nouveau is it, right? Golden Art Nouveau and Lemmings. Yeah, I used to like Lemmings back in the day. Like, was it Lemmings like a 90s game or something? Oh, I remember that. Anyway, Golden Art Nouveau. If you're looking for a court case, if you're looking for getting the fat cash, this is kind of where you need to be. Luna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's see. I don't know. Luna, do you mean mind games, or do you mean like iPad games? Luna, do you mean like Call of Duty? Are you talking about like mind games? Luna, you gotta be. Let me know. Let me know. Be a little bit on the be a little bit more specific on that, and we can go where that goes. All right, we don't read all upside down, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, let's go with this. What happened to Diane? Court case against the landlord. Oh, landlord is going to put up a lot of a fight. They're not going down easy. They're just not going down easy at all. This is something to where they have some, all right, IA, entertainment purposes only, but we're going out on a limb tonight for you. They have fake evidence. They have fake evidence. All right, we're going way out on a limb. They have fake evidence. In other words, they produce something that they're going to present in court that is fake, that they created, that doesn't exist. You got to watch out for that. If you can do whatever it's called, discovery or what have you, and get the evidence that they have, there is something there that is not quite right. So I would double check anything that they present with that. It's like they're sneaking around, they're bringing in some things that shouldn't be there, and maybe it's a little bit of a shock evidence, maybe it's fake evidence. There's something going on with that. The 9 says ultimately Diane wins. Diane gets a set, and sort of it's more of a settle out of court kind of win, but they do win. So is the fake evidence going to do what they want it to do? I don't really think so, but I do think that they're going to present that. Ultimately, Diane wins. So what will happen with a court case? Obviously, entertainment purposes only. I'm just a random dude on YouTube. But yeah, you do have a level of control, a level of stuff like that. I think that the landlord gets frustrated and fluttered. Is that a word? Fluttered? They get upset. And they end up making an idiot out of themselves in the court. I really don't think they're prepared to go to court. I really think that they get freaked out for being there. And ultimately, they do a poor job of it. And I think that Diane is able to get through. But I don't think a judgment is made. I think maybe the landlord comes through and says, hey, we'll work this out outside of the court. But yeah, again, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a lawyer, nor do I play one on TV. So that is just for fun. It's just for funsies, the way it is. Anyway, Kimberly Nails is funsies. Kimberly Nails wants to know, what does the rest of 2022 hold for me? We got a few months left. Well, we got a few months in the queue. We're going to make that happen. Let's break out all the traditional decks that we always do. It's going to be Little Wizard's Tarot. You got to have this. You got to have your Little Wizard's Tarot. Look at the beautiful borders on this. Nice purple borders. Goes with the purple cloth and what have you. And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. But yeah, with throwing it all together and making it happen, Because the Little Wizards, any Amy deck is going to be fantastic. That's a general rule that doesn't really ever get violated. Any Amy deck you get is going to read fantastic. All right, let's go with this. What does the rest of 2022 hold for me? Chariot and the Devil. Oh, man. I think somebody's really trying to scam you in October, November. So somebody's trying to scam you. I think somebody is presenting something, somebody's throwing something out there, somebody's basically pursuing. They have an agenda. They're trying to scam you with that. The reason I say this, we got the Devil with the Chariot. We're riding into the devil, or the devil's riding in. And I really think that they do have an agenda. They're trying to either scam you, they're trying to get you to do something. So you kind of want to watch out next to the fourth quarter kind of thing. It's going to be kind of watch out, hang on, do a little bit of that Four of Pentacles action, hang on to what you got. You know what I mean? You got a Magician, Hangman, Chariot, Devil. They're all majors. If you're looking for excitement, you're looking for a little bit of adventure for the rest of the year, you're going to get it. I mean, this is something that you indeed earn or you get, right? Lani, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate it. But yeah, that Chariot Devil action, definitely watch out fourth quarter with that. Hanged Man, there are a bit of things that need to be taken care of that aren't readily available. You're going to have to dig and research a little more than you need to, or more than you definitely want to, as we sort of approach the end of the year as well. The next month, I think, is just going to be boring. The Magician. I have a Llewellyn astro planner kind of, book. And it says for like the next 3 weeks, really sort of creation does you good. In other words, you're really going to sort of be creating things. You're going to be dynamic. You're going to have these unique ideas, fun, cool things. This is definitely sort of the time to get out there and make things happen. The Magician with the Hanged Man is good. So use your creativity, get it out there, try to do some stuff that has been difficult before in the past. I think that you will definitely make the grade and make it happen. Again, all majors, you do have a lot of interesting things happening too as well. Now we're going out on a limb, and I'm also gonna say, watch out with your investments. You get a little bit of a boost in money. You get a little bit of a boost in money, but it feels like it immediately goes away. It immediately goes away. And a lot of people have that issue, right? Because we think we're doing this, we're doing that. It ends up that's not capable and not possible. So watch out when you get a boost of money. You definitely want to invest it properly and all of that stuff. If you're in the stock market, I think your investments are also going to be a little bit weird in September. I would not dive into anything big until after the dip. And I say dip, it's going to be a dip. Entertainment purposes only. Well, Owen, give me the damn price. See, look, YouTube users are like right to the point, just straight to the point. Well, Owen, give me the project. All right, straight yes, no, easy to understand, easy to do. We're going with a little bit of a Gregory Scott over here, because if you want to go straight to the source, the Gregory Scott makes it happen. I do always seem to get majors. Well, you got majors that time too. It's interesting there. All right. Well, Owen, give me and me only the project. Okay. We got mixed reads here. Yes or no? King of Cups, Hierophant, Nine of Cups. Hierophant really says yes. It really does. If you're looking for a thumbs up, we're sort of running around looking for the thumbs up. This is going to be it. The Hierophant, followed by the big fireworks celebration, the big piece of good news, still says yes. We have all indicators that they're not, though. We do. We have them not contacting us. They're not out there. We have the Six of Cups. They're communicating with other people. They've already made a decision. Still think you're going to get it. King of Cups, sort of the emotional aspect that you need. Hierophant, the big corporation embracing you, surrounding you, the managerial aspect coming in. And in this particular Hierophant, we have hands shaking. We have hands shaking, like, you know, I'm shaking your hand because I gave you the project. Nine of Cups is a celebration. We have the dog, we have the fireworks, we have the happy family, a cross, we have the pregnancy. Ultimately, it's still yes. It's still yes. Now, I mean, I'm not going to ignore the fact that they haven't contacted you. I'm not going to ignore that fact at all. But as far as the tarot goes, you get one message and one message only with this thing. Just saying. Mina, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, what games does S play? And we don't mean Call of Duty. We don't mean Call of Duty. By the way, we're giving away more stuff tomorrow. I don't know what we're giving away, but we're giving away a lot more stuff. So be sure to come in, or yeah, I think we're giving away more stuff tomorrow. Anyway, be sure to be here tomorrow for more stuff. I'll give you a preview. If you're not subbed, you need to be subbed, of course, but I will give you a preview and do that tomorrow. I do want to do a lot of 4K flip throughs. I want to do a lot of unboxings tomorrow. I just want to just sort of sit here for like 5 hours and just make content, right? Just make content. All right, what games does S play? And we don't mean Call of Duty. The Justice, the Star. Okay. It's all majors for you too. Apparently, it's all majors all night. If you want an all majors read, tonight's the night. Why not? All right, the Justice card. They do go extremes. They go to extremes. We all go to extremes, but they try to hide it. The Justice card. I'm trying to balance things out. I think they'll do some extreme things. Jendeukie, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. They do go to extremes, but they try to make like it's not. Right, you know, that's not extreme. So yeah, they are going to do some things that are a little bit over the top, and then they're going to act like it's perfectly normal. So the Justice card, I'm balancing things out over here. I am, you know, even though I just did this weird thing, I'm still balancing things out. You know, Neve, welcome to the stream. The Star, we're meant to be Luna. It's soulmates. We're meant to be. You and me, there's nobody else. There's nobody else in the entire world. We are just destiny. If you follow me, if you follow our lead, that is what it's going to be.
I love you.
And it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just going to be all of that. Big talk about love, big talk about destiny, soulmates, whatever it needs. The star, the games they play is going to be the star, right? You know, this kind of thing there. The magician, they're really going to try to prop themselves up no matter what. They're going to try to prop themselves up. They're always right. No matter what it is, even when they're wrong, they're going to spin it a little bit, and they're always right. It's not a thing. I'm always right. The magician card. So there you go. The games they play. We're all balanced. Everything's good. We're soulmates, and, you know, I'm always right. So there are your 3 games that they play. By the way, if you don't have the book by Eric Byrne called Games People Play, highly recommended. Highly recommended. I read that when I was a little kid, and it's still good today. It is still good today. So Anne is next. Anne's good today, too. Anne's like, is B going to be genuine in the event of a reconciliation? What would happen after the reconciliation? Now, if you don't know the Anne story, Anne's got the B reconciliation up in the queue. It's like straight up in the queue, all right? So that's what you kind of need. Straight up in the queue. We need some more info, and that is it. We're going to get the info by using the only deck in a bag, which is Victorian Romantic Tarot version 4. Now, you know when your deck is successful when you have 4 versions of it, which is exactly what we have here. A little bit of a Victorian Romantic Tarot, Baba Studio, you know. Somebody did a question the other day, like, is Baba Studio going to reprint the Alice in Wonderland? And I said, yes. I said, yes. And now I'm kind of stalking their page a little bit. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm stalking their page a little bit. I'm waiting for that because that one went up. That was the investment that I should have gotten into that I didn't. And I regret that because if I had invested $100, it's now worth $500. So, you know, there's certain investments that are just a no-brainer. And Baba Studio deck is definitely the one, which is kind of weird. You don't normally think of a heavy investment being a tarot card deck, but hey, reality is sometimes weirder than imagination. Okay, B can be genuine in the event of a reconciliation. In other words, B comes back. B's like, I want to reconcile because you've had mixed readings. Let's be honest with each other. Ann, you've had some mixed readings on this, right? Or B, welcome to the stream. You've had that reading where B was like not quite full there. They're kind of going through the motions, but you've had some good readings too. So we kind of get, sort of narrow it down here. Are they going to be genuine? The Empress really says yes. The Empress is a genuine, a very true, a very level-headed new creation, birth of something new. And you're aiming right next to this Ace of Pentacles. I want to build something that's structurally sound, that is good. I want to start over. There's the point, okay? And there's the point. When somebody says, I want to start over, they mean that I want to basically fix mistakes, because a lot of people just want to jump in where they used to be, and pretend like everything's okay, ignore all the problems that we had. But when someone says, I want to start over, that is magic right there. IT guy and Mizna, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, the Empress with the Ace of Pentacles, perfectly genuine. Gonna go with a thumbs up on that because I like it. I really like it. All right, what's going to happen after the reconciliation? Two of Pentacles says there's some hard choices to make. And I say that because you can't really erase the past. You can't really erase some of the mistakes that you've made. And you're going to have to kind of deal with some of the mistakes that they made, some of the behaviors. You're seeing a little bit more of a hint of the behavior. And you're like, man, I don't know. I'm still seeing these red flags. You're going to have to kind of put up with a red flag. And it is going to be a red flag parade. I'll say that now. Because the Two of Pentacles says you got to make a choice. you got to confront it immediately, right? We can't let it go like maybe we did before. We got to confront it immediately and make sure it doesn't develop or grow into something that's going to be a problem. Because the Three of Cups is ultimately, they have either wandering eyes or there's some issues with the reconciliation. So you're going to have to confront it instantly. You're going to have to resolve it. You can't let the dark cloud hover over kind of the relationship. I really don't think it's going to work. So that's sort of what would happen with the reconciliation. Address everything immediately. It'll be better. They are serious. If they're serious, can we address these problems over here? Absolutely, yes. And that is the point. And that is the point, because you don't want to waste your time, right? We want to be serious. That's fine. But we don't want to waste our time with any relationships at all. Let's get a drink of water way far away from the $100 tarot deck. Actually, I think that's like 80. I think it's 80. I think the $110 or $120 was the deluxe version of that. Anyway. All right, but yes, that is a good read. A lot of information in that read. That was it was a very talkative reading. It's like it had a lot to say. You know, I love those. I love those. Had a lot to say. Quiana, welcome. Good to see you. Lani, no, wait a minute. Actually, DK is next. DK wanted to know something over one more PayPal. I'm happy to have 1, 5, 20 more PayPals. DK, you donate whatever you need to. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for all your support. All right, we're going to throw down to the PayPal right now. We're going to say, look, what does the next month look like for me? There you go. I think that is going to be good. Going to be good indeed. Let's pull out the deck that we've all been waiting for, which is a Kauai Tarot. Now, I did go research on Amazon because you know me, I'm always shopping for more tarot decks. In case you're wondering what I do with all these donations, I go buy tarot decks. I go buy lots and lots and lots of tarot decks. So how many did I have last year? Like 50? I think I had one. No, I had more than that. I think I had 60. How many did I have last year? Like 60? I don't know. We may break the record this year. I did just order like 5 more Kickstarters yesterday. So, but no, between last week, I ordered 5 more Kickstarters. I do have 7 people sending me a free deck. And they're like, yo, I got a deck. It's free. I'm like, cool, send it over. So I got a bunch of those. I got 2 more Kickstarters this week that I need to unbox. I still have an Amazon. I still have another Kickstarter that I got that I never unboxed. And I think I got 1 more other Kickstarter on the way, and then I have the tarot claws on the way. So if you're not subscribed, you're missing like enough tarot content for like 8 channels. I mean, this is like 8 channels worth of tarot content. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you're subscribed to get all of the good stuff. We do have a giveaway either tomorrow or Saturday. We'll figure it out. All right, next month, let's take a look at it. And Queen of Coins, financially, it's pretty solid. It is pretty solid financially in the next month. Okay, you're looking until mid-August. It looks like you're pretty solid financially. It looks like things are set. Things are good. You look like you're having a good time. You're pretty comfortable. Not a lot of extreme kind of things hitting there, but I mean, that is very nice. Knight of Swords says you do have a call to action within the next month, maybe the first week of August. Somebody's calling you to action. It could be an individual. It could be something that you see that you get excited about. I'll have that too, right? I'll have that too. Like there was a new painting method that I tried that, and I'll make a video about this, that launched me from like beginner portraits to like mediocre portraits. Like immediately went into like decent looking portraits within like a day. And I'll make a video on what it was, but anyway, it was fantastic. So there are things like that, and it called me to action. It really did. And I went to like Dr. Mystical stream. I got a reading. I was like, hey, is this something I should just do and dedicate myself like 20 paintings? And he kind of said yes. So that's what I'm kind of dedicating myself to, that thing. Anyway, but you feel that call of action, right? So the Knight of Swords, there's a call to action for you. And that's good because it does give you a level of incentive, excitement, a little bit of adventurous spirit kind of thing. And, you kind of love those calls to action with that. Anyway, Eight of Swords says, even though you do get called, there's only so much you can do. So realize that before you get excited, before you leap into anything, there's only so much you can do. Don't kill yourself with this stuff, right? Don't just overload. Don't get in a 10 of Wands situations where you're like, oh, this is too much. This is too heavy for me. You definitely want to sort of throttle it out and make that happen. Anyway, that is it. That is it indeed. All right, we are next on Lani. Met with that Gemini. Oh, my. I think he wants to reconcile after he war-dialed your phone. Can I trust his advancement for future growth? Will he change his mind while out of town the rest of the something? While out of town the rest of the month. Okay. Jeez. Man, you and that Gemini is wild and wacky. You never know what you're going to get with that Gemini. Okay. A lot of different questions. Let's throw down over here. Let's go ahead and get my deck. Let's go ahead and get my tarot deck because I think that's going to be the one that really sort of focuses in where we're going to need to be and all of that. Waterfall Tarot. If you don't have this, by the way, it's in the link in the description. I got it for $19. That's like pre-inflation price because I don't know what inflation is. I just price things the way that I'd want to pay for them. And I don't want to pay more than $19 for a tarot deck. You can get a brand new sealed thick. I mean, that is not a small tarot deck. That is a thick boy right there. You get a big, thick old tarot deck and, send it right to you. Same day that you order it for $19. That's cheaper than Amazon. There's officially, I don't know of any tarot decks on Amazon that are $19 anymore. Now they're $40, they're $35. I mean, look at the news. I mean, I'm just constantly like, oh, that hurts. All right, let's see about this. All right, met with a Gemini. I think he wants to reconcile. First question, can I trust his advancement for the future growth? Man, Hermit. Man, this is something that they want. This is something that they coordinate, that they plan, that they want, that they're sort of focused on right now. Seven of Cups says, yes, they're dedicated. They're going to be okay. They do want to reconcile. That's why they called you over and over. That's why they're blowing up your phone. That's why they're sort of pursuing all of that stuff, right? They want future growth. The reason I say that is because future growth and the Seven of Pentacles go together like peanut butter and jelly. These are peanut butter right here and jelly right here because you are planting for the future. You are prepping the ground. You are putting stuff in the ground and making the future happen for yourself. So the Seven of Pentacles says, yeah, I'm dedicated. I'll put that thing in there. I'll dedicate it, right? There you go. You get the Anime Tarot, brand new for $14. Oh my. All right. Well, cool. Well, maybe I'm the only one that can't find it. Anyway, all right. The Nine of Cups. They're serious emotionally about it too. That is the good news, right? That is the good news. They're serious about it emotionally. And that's kind of what you need, right? Because there is a party atmosphere here. There's a level of seriousness. Ten of Wands, though, says they immediately have buyer's remorse. What are they going to do with the buyer's remorse? I don't think anything. Will they have buyer's remorse? Yes, right? But will it affect this and this? No, I really don't think it's corrupting that. Debbie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Hermit, right? But it's like they don't want to be alone anymore. Are they willing to negotiate, navigate it out? Are they willing to put it out there? Yeah, I mean, we'll do that. But yeah, they're definitely serious with it. There's the second thing. Are they just going to, because we have a buyer's remorse. We have a little bit of a Hermit with a Ten of Wands. We're like, we're sort of carrying this around. Are they going to change their mind? Are they going to, it's like buying that new car, you love it. And then you're like, I don't think I can afford this. I do not see buyer's remorse. Denise, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. I just don't see buyer's remorse. I'm sorry. I don't see it. Ace of Pentacles, this is the opportunity that I want. They worked hard for it. They war dialed your phone. The Two of Wands, this is something they're going to be proud of when they get in there. They're going to make a happy home, happy family, and they're going to have a good connection. They're going to follow the road to down the yellow brick road. So no, I do not think that they have any buyer's remorse. I don't think they're going to change their mind. I just don't see it. It looked pretty clean. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, all right, jendeukie is next. Planning to tell my parents about my relationship. NC, I thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. Telling my parents about a relationship at the end of the year. When would be the best time to do so? And will they accept this relationship? Okay. Let's go ahead and pull it up. It is the deck and wheel. If you don't have tarot guidance, I'm making 100 more pages in tarot guidance about exactly this, right? Exactly this. You can get minors, you can reference it out, you can find the dates, and let's sort of look at this. Now, sort of a feelings deck I don't mind getting. Is a Tarot of the Lantern Path. You know, it got kind of a couple of bad reviews kind of thing, but you know, that's it. But overall, it just looks great. It's a good looking deck. It's nice borders, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Lani, you're quite welcome. Thank you for your generous donation as always. Hope you have a fantastic evening. Okay. Let's look, see what kind of minors we get. We can look it up with that. We got Temperance, a little bit of an 8 of Cups action. Little 8 of Cups action, 10 of Wands, and a 7 of Pentacles. So let's check on the wheel real quick and see what we're doing here. 8 of Cups is going to navigate us into February. And 7 of Pentacles, though, is looking a little bit better with May. And the 10 of Wands is coming in December. The 10 of Wands coming in December. Planning to my parents about the relationship at the end of the year. When would be the best time to do so? Will they accept them? Man, I'm really thinking mid-November, okay? Based on everything that I've seen, we're going to the end of the year. We're pulling back a little bit of the deck and wheel action here. We're pulling back in. I would say middle of November-ish is going to be your best shot with that. Now, the big question is basically, how are they going to respond, right? Is it going to be a good response? Will they accept them and what have you? 7 of Pentacles says it's worthwhile. They like them. 8 of Cups, though. There's one particular person that doesn't like them. It's almost like that they said something. Samantha, thank you for your donation. They said something that didn't please somebody or didn't impress somebody, or they said something that's like, well, and everybody, you know, not everybody, but a couple of people are not excited. Overall, people are excited. I'll tell you that now. 10 of Wands. It says we're going to bring them in. We're going to be accepting of them, but only certain parts. It's like maybe the religion, politics, or something like that. It's not sort of something they want to deal with or what have you. The Temperance says it's going to balance out, though, right? We can balance everything out. Maybe we don't like the politics of the religion. Maybe we don't like, you know, what they say or the attitude. Maybe we don't like something. But overall, we're going to be accepting. Temperance. Everything's going to balance out. We're going to be able to coordinate it. And one person, I think, just is not happy. But overall, 7 of Pentacles says bring them in. Not going to be a problem. Balance things out. 10 of Wands says just don't worry about one particular person. If they're negative, anything like that, don't focus on that, right? Don't be that, right? Like you have 10 people that love you and one person that hates you, and you focus on the one that hates you. Don't do that. Don't do that, indeed. So, you know, sort of ignore that and move on. They're going to be accepting, indeed. And it is going to look good. And we're looking at November-ish. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Debbie Rogers is next. Debbie, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Debbie wants to know, will I get to keep my job and be happy? Oh, that's the grand question we all want to know, right? Will I be able to keep a good job? Will we be able to be happy, content, everything going to be good? If I'm going to be happy and content, I'm definitely going to be using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Elemental Wisdom Tarot is beautiful. Love it. Fantastic. Okay. See, happiness, keeping the job and getting that. Let's get some pentacles up in here. Get some pentacles, a sun. Let's get a 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups, a sun card. You know, make it all happen with that. 6 of coins, nice. Nice indeed. You get promoted at that job. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of good cards. Lots and lots of good cards, right? The King of Wands into the Star. Man, the Star is so good. You're looking at keeping job. You're looking at keeping keeping where we need to be, keeping all of the good stuff, definitely following the lead into the job and making your path, making your thing. Being happy at your job is a good thing because people want you there, right? People don't want somebody's negative coming in, like complaining constantly. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. They want somebody's happy, somebody embraces, somebody's doing good with that. The Star, and I think that's where you're at. Happiness, the job, very good indeed. 7 of Cups into 6 of Coins. I think you get promoted. I think this is a stepping stone onto something better, onto something superior, onto something that's going to be even better for you than what you're doing now. So yeah, I think it's a step into something bigger. You'll see that with a 6 of Coins. I'm offering you something. I'm giving you something. This is the big thing, right? Maybe I'm giving you a raise. Maybe I'm giving you a promotion. Maybe I'm giving you something that you definitely want here. Lovety, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. The 7 of Cups says more doors open, opportunities open up, and you are going to be able to take advantage of that. So that is insane. That is insane. That is nothing but amazing cards. I mean, that was the clean read. Wednesday. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. We got Denise is up next. Will I find success and be happy if I move to NC? North Carolina. I have never been to North Carolina. If I'm going to go to North Carolina, I'm going to use the Wizard's Tarot. You know, the Wizard's Tarot is right here. Beautiful, lovely. Everybody enjoys this one. If you don't have it, speaking of good deals, if you don't have this deck, I don't know if it's still $20, but it was like $24 and you get this massive full color book. You get the tarot deck. It's so nice. It's such a good deal. I don't know if it's still that price, but if it is, you need to get it because it is. I mean, look at the graphics on this. It is absolutely lovely. And the massive book is so descriptive on all of these cards. It's definitely cool. Will I find success? Be happy if I get the hell out of here. You really miss where you're at. Okay. The bottom line is yes. 8 of Pentacles is that level of success. Okay. I move there. I get the opportunities. I get the job. I get the money. I get what I need, right? A 9 of Wands. I've had issues kind of where I'm at. I've had issues when I moved before. I don't really think you have issues here. I really think it's pretty clean overall, pretty good overall. Knight of Cups talks about a level of excitement, passion, and exhilaration for something new. Because Denise, I'm not going to lie to you, you need something new. You need a fresh start. And this is going to be it. I think this is going to be it. So will I find success? 8 of Pentacles says yes. We nail the job. We get what we need. We're getting the job happening with that. 5 of Cups, though, man, I really miss the old days. I really miss some of my old friends, some of the old hangout. I really miss a lot of things from the, where I'm at now. So be aware of that. You are going to have a level of separation anxiety with this. But the new excitement, the new land, the new innovations that you're going to have there are going to be pretty good. Knight of Cups talks about this level of passion, level of excitement for something new. And I think you're ready. I think you're ready because we do get in those sort of the stagnant patterns to where it's like, it's just not something I was excited about. Everything's kind of really boring, but anyway, like that. All right. Now, NC is next. NC, welcome back. I walked away from my person. Will they come back and make things right? That is so important because a lot of times we're just sort of expecting something like that. It never happens, or maybe the expectations were too high. Maybe it's not meant to be. So you definitely don't want to be waiting around if it's going to be a big old waste of time, is what I'm saying. And that's kind of where you're at. All right, let's see what's going on with that. Is that an opportunity we can do? We walked away. That's the biggest problem there, right? Is walking away. Because it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot. Joan, if I didn't already say welcome, welcome, Joan. It's so good to see you. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of guts to walk away from something because it's so much easier just to sit on her booty. All right, let's look. We walked away. Will they come back and make things right? 4 of Pentacles, the Devil. Right now, no. Right now, no. They got hit pretty hard with this. Not gonna lie, they got hit pretty hard. They definitely took it rough. They took it hard. Just be aware that they're hurt right now. Melissa and Heaven, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, that devil, right? They think they got done wrong, and they feel like it's really sort of upsetting, not exactly exciting with that. Knight of Wands says they're going to be separated for a little bit. They're going to need to recover. They're going to need to sort of take a deep breath, get some recovery in there, making it happen. But the star says, hey, we're connected. I'll be back. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger in all the movies, they'll be back. The star, the connection is still there. They are going to come back and try to make things right. Four of Pentacles, right? I'm offering up at this point. I have everything. I know what I did wrong. I understand the situation. So let them be a little bit of a devil feel. They're not excited. They're definitely not enthralled with this. Knight of Wands. They're going to sort of move on, do their own thing for a little bit. But the star says they will be back in a little bit of a love balloon reading there. And overall, yeah, you're going to have to give them some recovery time, though, because they pretty upset. Something tells me they are pretty upset with that whole situation. But hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. What would be the relationship like once B and I reconcile? Is it worth talking to him as frequently as before? Well, let's see. We got a Super Lunaris Tarot up here. We're going to use it because that is a beautiful deck. Version 2. And we did give away the version 1. See, that's one thing that I like to do. I'm not a tarot collector. I know y'all are like, oh my God, yes you are. No, I'm not. If I get a Super Lunaris version 2, I'm probably going to get rid of version 1. And I did give it away. I'm going to get rid of version 1, right? If I get version 2 of anything, I'm probably going to give away the other one because that's what I do. I don't really want like 9 I just want one of the tarot deck that I like. I don't need 19 versions of every tarot deck. I'm not a collector. It's not like stamps or coins or something like that, you know, in my opinion. All right. What are the relationships like? Is it worth sort of frequently getting that in? There's a lot more emotional resonance this time. Right? In other words, there's more emotional resonance. In other words, I feel better emotionally. I feel like this is something that resonates with me, that works for me. I feel like this is something that we can work through, right? And I think that's the big piece of the puzzle here, because you do want that. You do want a level of emotional resonance. You don't want a big waste of time. You don't just want like sex, right? You want some level of connection. And the moon is that. The moon is this beautiful connection with that. The 10 of Swords into the Queen of Cups. You got to get rid of the baggage, though. Their baggage, they need to get rid of it. Your baggage, you need to get rid of it. We can't bring up a situation that happened a year ago, right? So, you know, they'll go, and you did this, you know, back in 1928 or, you know, whatever. You can't do that. You have to be able to cut the old ties, cut the old drama, cut the old baggage, and not drag it around. Because if you do, it will be dragged around and nobody will be happy. So you definitely have to do that. Can we keep contact with them? Again, we have another emotional card. The Water of Water, Queen of Cups, with the moon, with the 4. It's really, really all about getting connected emotionally and getting that passion back. And I think it comes back and it's there. If you have that, we can work it out. Just don't carry in the old baggage. Let it go free, right? Let it go free. Lady Vegas, welcome. Good to see you. All right. But yeah, we can contact as much as we want before. It's going to be tight. It's going to be nice. Overall, pretty pleased with it. That looks at it. Got some good readings tonight. We don't got like the really crappy readings, you know. Everything's pretty smooth, pretty consistent. And I like that. Speaking of smooth and consistent, let's get some cats on the board. Get some cats over here. Samantha's up in here. Who has been thinking of me lately? Oh my. Who has been thinking of you lately? What's going on? Who has been on the mind over there? They got Samantha. They're like, where has Samantha been at over here? Okay, we're going out on a limb here, but I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it now. The Virgo. The Virgo, okay? You don't think so, but the Virgo has had you in the brain. The Ten of Swords. I think the Virgo has a complete cutting action. They really feel like they need to move on. They really feel like they need to go to the next thing. They haven't, right? The changes haven't occurred. The changes have been stalled a little bit. The Virgo is the one that has been thinking of you lately. Page of Wands. I'm not willing to do anything. I'm not willing to go forward. I'm not willing to make it happen. But that Virgo, I'm not saying, the Virgo's ready to go full steam ahead, but I'm just saying, they've had you on the mind a little bit over there. Anyway, all right, let's go. Somebody said they had anime tarot for $14. Truly a simple reading with practical teaching. Anime tarot. Wow, that is a cheap price. That is insane. If you want the anime tarot right now, it's on Amazon for $13. I have no idea why. Maybe it's just not a good sell. Maybe they had an overstock. But if you want this tarot deck, it's for $13 right now on Amazon. That is ridiculously cheap. That is laughably cheap. Go get it. It's $13.49. That's bananas. It's a good deck. That's not like a crappy deck. That's a good deck. I'm just kind of shocked right now. I'm trying to process it because that came with like a book. It's like a hard box. Okay. I mean, that kind of caught me off guard there. But yeah, I mean, go get it. That's a good deck. Anyway, Samantha, which month will be the best month for love? Will it be June through December? Let's take a peek into the love and see where we're going with all of that. Not in Canada. Well, nothing's $14 in Canada. Like everything in Canada is like 30% more. Anyway, because it's Canada. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, the Devil. Oh, geez. That's straight to the point, ain't it? Ain't it? Straight to the point. After summer ends. After summer ends. So just letting you know, the sun, after the sun goes down, after the heat has subsided, after things get a little bit, so I think you're looking at September, right? August is like your heat month. It's just like brutal heat month. Oh, yeah. And then September. It's not cold yet, but it's not exactly as hot as it used to be. So I think September is going to be your hot month. The devil says, kind of watch out, though. Watch out for your first couple of interactions and all that other stuff. If you're looking for love, you definitely have some wild interactions sort of in the queue, but, that's it. That's it. Anyway, the Queen of Pentacles, you're still really focused on career, right? We're really focused on career, making it happen, opening the doors, getting the money, getting set, getting your contacts, getting all of this other good stuff. I really think it's it. I really think that's it. Hope it's not fake. Knockoff decks. I don't know. I don't know how to determine if it's a knockoff deck until you get it. Is there a way to like look at it and go, oh yeah, that's definitely a knockoff deck? Let's see, ships from Amazon. Let's see, 6 used from 11 new from $13. So the $13, let's see, who's shipping it? Security, okay, ships and sold by Amazon. I don't know. I mean, if Amazon is the one distributing it, I assume it's legit, right? Is that a global statement? It's a third-party seller. It says shipped and sold by Amazon. So it may be legit. I mean, y'all go look, but the one that I'm looking at for $13.49 is shipped and distributed by Amazon. So I'm assuming it's not a third-party seller. I don't know. I've never gotten a fake deck. Knock on wood. I've never gotten a fake tarot deck. If I did, I'd immediately return it and give a bad review anyway. So I don't know. I've gotten fake other things, but not tarot decks. Like I've gotten opened jar of peanut butter. Like I ordered peanut butter, right? It was like 3 things of peanut butter. I'm like, cool. It was like almond butter. So I got it. And like one of them was open. And I don't mean like it was, cracked. I mean, it was like open and somebody had put a spoon in there. It was like a big spoonful of peanut butter's missing out of my new I'm like, ew. And so I had to return that one. I'm like, that's nasty. I want fresh peanut. I mean, I don't mean to be that guy, but I don't want the peanut butter where somebody stuck their spoon in there and took a big mouthful. Melissa, welcome. Hot chocolate, welcome as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up early tonight. I do got to pick up my girlfriend's kid. She's getting off work, and I got to go pick her up. She's sitting there. She got off 18 minutes ago, so she's sitting there waiting for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get it done. I think it's a limited time deal. Maybe. It's a good deal, though. It's a good deal. That's so gross. It was like a big spoonful. Like I don't usually order food from Amazon, right? I mean, maybe vitamins. I don't know if that's considered food or something. I don't usually order food, but it's like a really good deal. And now I can see why it was a really good deal. I got the Haunted Mansion Tarot for $12. Did not have the book. The deck was real, but came in the mail from private seller. Well, that's weird. All right. Anyway, last reading of the night. Art's feelings for me currently. Jesus, 2 of Cups. Jesus, a 3 of Cups, and a King of Pentacles. Lovety, you got no worries. You got no worries at all. All right. 2 of Cups is just a solid feeling connection. Solid feeling connection. All right. Beautiful, beautiful connection. The celebratory action with the 3. Not only that, but you have a 2 into a 3. Really, really beautiful envelopment of emotion, beautiful expression of emotion. It is very, very nice. All right. In the King of Pentacles, the structure is just there. The structure is just there. Anyway, I mean, Lovety, that calls for the love balloons because this is amazing. That is amazing. All right. I'm going to go pick up my girlfriend's kid from work, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. We'll see you then.